My name is Mike, and I acquired a piece of property by leveraging a buyback program and skipping the tax auction. I scored this 5-acre abandoned homestead complete with a neglected camp, a barn full of history, a former chicken coop, and a pond. The catch is, it's a total wreck, but it's a dream I've had since I was a kid. The rebuild starts now, and I hope you'll join me. Welcome to Mad River Outdoors.
We're up here midweek, and we're trying to get some stuff accomplished again before the snow flies. What we're going to try to do today is, we've got this gap in the floor over here. So we're going to pull up this piece of plywood and this piece of plywood, and we're going to lay in a new piece of plywood there, and then we're going to try to put a new piece of plywood over it so that it overlaps. And then we're going to take some 2x4s and we're going to cut them up into 1-inch pieces on the table saw, and we're going to run the entire length of the porch all the way to the other side of the wall. That will clear up that whole gap, so less cold air that's getting into the house and one less place for mice to enter. What is this cob job? I got an extra piece of plywood right here that I got to take out so that we have a straight cut. Alright, let's see if we can get these pieces to fit without having to go and recut them. Ah, perfect. And perfect. Alright, let's get them nailed. We were able to get the plywood squared away. We got the hole covered up. Now we got to get a piece of plywood to fill in the gap that created by taking the old plywood off. And then we're going to get started with cutting up some 2x4s to go on the side to fill in the roughly 1/2-inch gap that's there now. Well, I've looked all over the property for one side sanded plywood, 1/2-inch, and I can't find anything. All I got is that crappy chipboard over there. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to cut one strip out that's going to be that wide. We'll put it down, and then I'm going to fill in the remaining gap with the chipboard. So at least there's a solid piece of plywood over the seam that will tie everything together. I don't know what the right answer here is, but I figure, again, I don't like using that chipboard. I think it's trash wood, and I'd rather have this over the end of it where he clearly has some additional 2x6s that aren't supposed to be there nailed into place. Alright, let's see how our cut went. Alright, so we got that piece of plywood in, and we have a gap now that starts at 11 inches and goes to almost 11 3/4 inches. So I think rather than try to cut a piece of plywood and have this big gap in between, I think I'm just going to cut a line and hopefully try to square this up a little bit better. Get it so that it's maybe less than 3/4 of an inch off from the front to the back. got this cut out. It's 12 inches from left to right, the whole length. So now we just need to go and get another board cut. All right, we got our pieces of plywood. Let's see how they fit. I gotta cut a 2x4 to go underneath the deck to support the piece of plywood on the end. I think I'm gonna screw it in too. I just didn't like the way that those nails went in at an angle. So I put screws in. Unfortunately with the bit, they went in at an angle too. I guess you just can't win. Alright, so we're gonna start cutting our 2x4s now. These are regular 2x4s, so I think to keep them square and uniform, I'm just gonna shave off the curved edge on the outside, and then I'm gonna try to cut them into 3 1-inch pieces. So a blade is an 1/8 inch, so I should have more than enough and be able to shave a little off and still be able to get 3 pieces out of this. All right, we got them finished. We got 3 1 by 1.5 inch boards. Let's go see how they fit. So I got a pretty good idea how I want to lay these out. I just want to tack them in just to cover the gap. Not worried about them being permanent. That's why I'm going to leave them at 1 by 1.5. Let's get some tacked in, and we'll see how it looks, and we'll go from there. Got the last 3 pieces cut. We're gonna put one here, one there, and then one on the other side. And I'm gonna leave a gap, probably 2 or 3 feet, that I'll have to find a piece of wood to just fill it in. I don't wanna sacrifice a whole 2x4 for a 2 or 3 foot piece that I need. I'll just go buy a 1 by whatever and get that squared away. So let's go ahead and get this finished up.